Howdy, howdy, guys. How we all doing on the Sunday? Doing well, I hope. Sunny day here, windy. Window right behind me, so if you hear a bunch of windy noises, that would be why. Just gonna bring up the chat here on the old laptop. Pause that. Who do we got in the house here? We got Mr. BHB, Mr. Bruce. And we got Randall Fisher in the house. Good to see all of you. Pop out chat. I should be able to close that. Yes, I like this. That way I don't have YouTube running. I just have the chat open on that computer. That's it. Awesome. I hope you can hear me all right. I do the old, just shooting from the phone that way. If we decide we want to try it, the sucker, we can, and it won't be all compressed. Well, I'm doing all right, Randall. Started a little earlier today. A few hours, a couple hours earlier, anyways. I got a work function I have to do. Excuse me. I'm getting picked up just after 3 p.m. my time, so figured I'd hop in. So I already got a thumbs up. Hey, the Vigilant is here. Sound and video are both a-okay. Cool. Yeah, and I figured just have as minimal as possible right out here, not sucking up bandwidth. So yeah, I'm gonna be cut off, but you guys know that. We know these repair vids. So we have here kind of a Les Paul Junior, made by quote unquote Talent, which I put O in front of it. If you're not familiar with Talent, these are a student beginner guitar. Let's see if this will come through. As I'm trying to do it without Here, I'm gonna move the camera, guys. This is licensed, built by, but it has the name Talent on the headstock. These things were basically sold in Walmarts and stuff like that. Probably came with an amp, strap, cable, picks. You guys know the little kits. Hey, we got R2, R3 locking nut in the house. Awesome. Tilt this back so I don't have as much of a glare on it so I can just quickly look over. So yeah, broke a string on it just after I got it. So currently has 2 B strings. Give the fretboard a bit of a cleanup. Frets themselves look okay, but we'll give them a quick polish. They're a little tarnished. Maybe try checking the intonation, but, well, I say that, but you guys, it's a wraparound bridge, so intonation is relative. You got 2 little adjustment screws here. We can give them a shot, see what we can do with it. String it up, and, yeah, I don't know. What do I want to do with it yet? Maybe I'll set it to an open tuning so intonation isn't as big of an issue. Excuse me. Hey, David Ennis is in the house. And I'm just backing off strings. You guys don't need that. So. And if you guys have any questions along the way, of course, feel free, shout them out. If you answer more than twice and I don't see the darn question, I'm blind, and Bruce there keeps an eye on things. And he'll let me know. Thinking I might actually put a set of 10s on that. I have a set of 10s I don't really use. Wow, that nut is cut awfully deep. Needs to be reshaped. Let's see if we can get this in the movie, as they say. Now you can see it's an awfully high nut, and the slots are awfully low. So it might take some material off the top here. Reshape that a bit. We'll see how it goes. Exactly, use my new files that Mr. Bruce was kind enough to send to me. Oh, what do I need? Put some wire cutters. Look up and I thought there was a message in it. Work as usual, even on a Sunday, folks, even on a Sunday. As I recall, I was getting a little bit of binding, and I did some work on this nut, just widening the slots a touch, but we'll just give it a few little with the files. And in case you didn't get that was a technical term, yeah. Did I miss anybody that's hanging out in the chat there? It looks so far so good. Oh yeah, action pack while I pull strings. Looks like we got some of the gang here so far. Always curious to see who pops in on a Sunday, you know? And especially these repair vids. You guys seem to be enjoying them. They seem to be getting way more hits than my non-repair vids, if you want to call it that. Maybe it's just because you enjoy watching a you-know-what show when I forget to do something. Yes, Vigilant. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a rare occasion I see you in one of my chats. That's awesome, buddy. I appreciate it. R2R3 Locking Nut says, I have a 4-day weekend, so I'm sipping on a stout today. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, I'm on day 4 of 4 off for me, too. The last day I worked was Wednesday, and... Hey, Mark Taylor's in the house. Yeah, and typical, a student or beginner gets this thing. They used it so little, it still has all the plastic on the pick guard and the truss rod cover. Hey, Dry Heat 480's in the house. It's a little tarnished. Maybe I'll... You guys into distressed hardware at all? So we could do an episode on how to distress your hardware. If you're going for that relic look. Alright, one bridge. Where's my handy dandy? My plastic oversized toothbrush. Oh, let's see. Randall Fisher just messaged me on Facebook. Okay, cool, buddy. Good to hear. Hey, we got Judd in the house. You haven't missed much, Judd. All I've done is taken the strings off the guitar so far. Noticed an interesting thing here before I took the strings off. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Under these two fingers, there's actually holes in the fretboard. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Zach's in the house too. Oh wow, I forgot to take the string ends off here. So yeah, I'll slide. I've got the phone sitting on a windowsill here, so I can slide it up and down like if we're doing work up around the nut area. So I figure for now, you guys don't need to see me pulling off string ends and stuff. So they decide to come off. I was afraid of getting poked in the finger. You guys know that. We've all been there, right? Hey, we got Sela in the house. Hey, Sela, how's it going, buddy? Oh, I wish I had better eyesight. Can't tell if these things tied them on or what the deal is. Oh, somebody did tie the bloody G string. And the B string? Are you kidding me? Anybody that ties their guitar strings on, just don't. Just don't. Slide you down here. There we go. Oh, what am I going to use here? Maybe I can pull it out. Exactly. Yes, Randall got all of his guitars in and played the Strat first by the sounds of things. Cool. So for those who don't know, I think I showed this guitar off on one episode of Canucks with Guitars. On a segment that I called Why Everybody Should Have a $60 Guitar, which more or less is why should everybody have a $45 guitar in the US? Anybody remember why I said that? Hey, Scott Nickerson's in the house. Hey, cool. I'll give you guys a minute to answer that. So, just trying to get the string pulled enough away from the post so I can grab onto it. Abomination. Not a violent person by any means, but man, if I ever meet one of you guys that ties your strings on, still getting a swat up the back of the head. Okay, Bruce remembers. Yeah, the reason being, guys, is if you want to get into working on your own stuff, which I think we all should, it's better to learn on a guitar you really don't care about than your quality #1 piece of kit, right? Are you kidding me? It's starting to snow outside. We've had so much snow, I'm just about ready to curse. You contacted the guy for the Ibanez ST300. Oh, right on. Is that the one you sent me the pictures of before? Like the 70s style. Was it like a neck through or something? It's going to be an hour. Let's get it. Whoops. Knock over the paper towel. Oh, cool, man. So it'll probably be the better part of an hour just getting these bloody strings off. When in doubt, use brute force, right, gang? Done. Every time I look up, I see another staff message. I swear they do this just because they know I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I got my garbage down there. Well, let's see if you guys can see this outside at all. That's my redneck yard. Oh yeah, this one's kind of in the way. But it is snowing. I'm glad you're laughing, Scott. Glad you're laughing. Actually got that kind of viewed nice. You can see what? There's the pickup. Bridge is basically just at the edge of the frame. Nuts at the other end. Wow. So that means if I just ever so slightly... Oh man, come on staff. We're all getting together in like, Jesus, 2 hours. We can talk then. It's snowing in Kansas City also, Mark Taylor says. Like, I'm about ready to curse at these people. So, one thing I always like to check on these cheap things, because this thing, it's barely playable as it is. One's the reason why I got it. I always check these nuts. Make sure they're nice and tight. Make sure the little screws are nice and tight. I just get a kick out of the way people word things. Yeah, snow. And I actually put on a nice pair of shoes to go out in tonight. I have a feeling I'll be putting my bloody winter boots back on. It's nothing worse than a soaker. Oh, I clearly think this rosewood board has never seen any oil in its short life. Alright, so let's, what is it just going to use? This pair of pliers. Just some handy dandy pliers. Why didn't you just buy an Epiphone one? One of these? Because the Epiphone ones are about, even used, about 100 and a quarter, 150. And I paid 60 bucks. Assuming you're talking about this thing. Just to have a junior in the collection. Like, it's not like it's ever going to see the stage or anything. You know, it's just something, mess around on a bit of a wall hanger, whatever you want to call it, right? Just another guitar in the collection. Although I got a buddy that really wants it, so. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, Bruce has a nice Epiphone Les Paul. It's snowing here overnight. Buck up, Ben. But I hear ya. Snow getting old. Yeah, dude. I saw one of my cousins in Edmonton. I've got, I don't know, 4 of them last year. See, I was thinking about buying an Epi Junior and modifying it. Yeah. Yeah, you saw my dad's 67. Yeah, basically we were chatting one day. Some of you guys have been watching since day one, know the story. So yeah, my cousin had posted a picture of him playing a telly back in the, or picture or a comment about singing. That's what it was, a Christmas party. And I said, yeah, probably the last time you sang was in front of us on stage and you had a telly in your hands. So we got talking about tellies. He asked if I still had my dad's. Excuse me. And I said, yeah, man, of course, you know, still got it. And I told him how I was gigging with it for a little while, but I stopped gigging with it because of the replacement being, you know, sentimental value. So he felt bad that I'm not gigging with a classic telly anymore, so he sent me another one. And the deal is I got to keep it till I'm old and gig with it. So that's the plan. Michael Bishop is here. And since we have this thing turned over, you know what? I should probably use the correct bit for this. Do I have a large Phillips screwdriver or a screwdriver bit? Oh, just happen to have a toolkit right here. Well, basic toolkit, some basic tools. Of course, we're always looking for that little insert that has all your little bits to go in the screwdrivers, which of course I don't have. So I'll just look at the biggest Phillips I got on hand. I don't think that connection's loose at all, but for the sake of the video, I'd like to give it a tweak. It's entirely too small, but well, okay, they are turning a bit even with this little guy. So there we go. We got an 1/8 of a turn on. Hey, we got Showman in the house. Everybody's coming to hang out today. Awesome. All right. That was a loud clap. Yeah, you're just in time. We've just been playing around, getting this thing cleaned up a bit. Fret polish time, I guess, guys. Yeah, normally you guys would know I'd spend, what, 10 minutes taping up the bloody fretboard. Don't have to do that anymore. Handy dandy toolkit that Mr. Bruce gave me. Gosh, need new glasses. Just got up from Sunday nap, got in some positive this morning, or practice. Very positive. Cool. You need to get a cabinet cable. Shouldn't be using a guitar cable. You're correct. Yeah, Scott. I just use all mine. Oh, who the heck makes them? You know, you can get the Yorkville ones. Too cold outside will hang with you. Randall Fisher says, yeah. Jeez, lost my train of thought. Nutrink? Is that the name of them? See, I don't have any cables that still have the little band around them, but you know, most of it, just get a Pro Series. That way they carry a lifetime warranty. Freight guards. You guys aren't familiar with these things. Whoops. So basically, you can just place it on either side of the fret, do your little dressing, and where did I got these from you, Mr. BHB, and thanks again. I thought it said something on it, but it doesn't. Yes. It's just one slight modification I'd like to do to them. Even have some scissors. Grab some tape and make them a little wider overall. That is entirely too much tape. How about we use the narrow tape? One's too narrow, one's too wide, one's just right. And basically I'm just overlapping some tape, fold it over in half onto itself, and just want to make that surface a little wider to work with. Yeah, action-packed video, I know. I know, action-packed, guys. That's all. And I'm not going to go for the multi-step process, and I know some people don't like this because it gets all into your electronics. But move that down a bit. We are going to tape the pick guard. Need to polish my fret polish is a great idea. Wife and kids are away till early Thursday morning, Scott says. Uh-oh. Let's face it, we're in a group that sits around and strums strings back and forth. How much action do we need? Yeah. Good question. Not a whole lot. We're a simple bunch, right? There's yellow frog type in the green. This is just dollar store. I buy all my tape at dollar stores because I find they use the cheapest glue that excuse me, barely sticks. All right. And we're again just using a 4-0, they call it, or 4-knot steel wool. as Dave would say on Dave's World of Fun Stuff, make sure you're in the movie. And we'll do a, whoops, not used to this yet. Used to just having the tape there. And what we'll do is we'll do the first fret. I'll just do a quick once over on the third fret. There we go. And let's see if you guys can even see the difference there. Maybe you can. I'm just going to let it sit there. And hopefully it came in focus. I don't know. The yellow is easier to come off. Just throwing out their attempt at contributing. Oh, of course. You just keep looking over in case I miss something on the chat, guys, and I apologize if I do. Plus, it's not like these things were dented at all or anything. It's just, you know, like anything else, cheap. Ooh, then you tried some of the blue off the guitar. Wow. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Especially older guitars. Nitro finishes, man, they don't. Those finishes do not pass and check. Looks all cool and vintage in no time. But you actually have to work on the guitar. Kind of sucks. Jumbo frets. Do not like them. Anyone else having buffering issues? Oh, Frozen. David out. Are we back? I think we're back. We dropped it. I think we're back. I'm seeing a bunch of chats fly up here. Kinda back. Will someone press play, please? Got 2 people watching. Type in the chat. Back now? Question mark. Maybe. Got back for 1.5 seconds. Yeah, I'm getting the spinning circle thing. Hopefully you guys can see or hear. Guess we'll see what happens. Clear now. Okay, I'm getting the buffer thing, if you guys can hear me. Could be all the wind and stuff that I'm getting here. You are back, but still having buffering issues. It's not good. All right. Worst case, I will pause this and restart it, so we'll see. Assuming you can even hear me. I can't tell what the deuce is going on my end. You are okay now. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell. I'm getting the spinning circuit, circling thing going on here. No focus at all. A lot. Oh man, stupid work. Seriously, you're seriously ticking me off today. And again, I'm just widening the guard here. Not that you guys can see, apparently. Give me a sec. Should I quit this stream and start a... We see, hear you widening your guide. Okay. Not easily, but I am managing to do it here. So, goddamn work. Gosh darn work. That's what I meant to say. Well, you guys, if it's really acting up, just tell me in the chat. If you want me to do a part 2, we can do that. I remember we had to do that before. I take a minute to restart things. I'm still getting buffering down to... All right. I'll give it a few more minutes. If this crashes again or anything, I'm gonna I'll restart it. How are we doing on time? We got 40 minutes at best. 35, 40 minutes. So let's just power through and see what we can do here. I suppose worst we could do a part 2 later tonight. When we get back from, what do they do? Axe throwing. Talk. Besides, I throw an axe anyways because I got screwed up shoulders. So, yeah, axe throwing. So I should restart it. I think that's what we're getting a consensus here. If it's really buffering. All right. Polish these last 3 frets. We'll end this. And I'll reset the app, close the app right down the phone, load it again. How's that sound to you guys? Okay. All right, we're ending this.